now it's time for Parade, the longest level in the run outside of Finale, and also the most boring. So one key part about this level is you want to try and copy the movement I do to grab all the pawns as much as you can. And the reason is the movement I do gets into a specific spot in the map halfway through the level that will despawn the floats in a good spot for us to use later on. So there's 44 pawns in this level, and ideally you would be ending this level with 50, because later on you'll be using 50 pawns to buy Cheating the Race. And the only real pawns to grab between this level and Cheating the Race are some on the way to the Moon Rift, which are not very fast. You don't want to be grabbing those ones if you can. So hopefully you set up your route properly to end this level with 50 pawns. So there's a glitch here called Early Dial, which we're going to try and go for, but I probably won't get it. You have to use your umbrella at the dial the right time? There? No, that was a little early. If you time it right, you'll actually hit the dial at the same time as the little groove talking cutscene goes on, which saves a little bit of time. It's a really hard trick, like just timing it, it's very precise, but there's not really any penalty for going for it, so why not? Now we're going to grab the last couple of pawns in the level, and then we're going to despawn the float. So one key part about this game is that a lot of things, when you're not looking at them, they will just not exist in the game. And one of those things is floats. So by standing in this corner and not looking at the world, the floats on the other side of the map are not there. They don't exist right now. And more important than just not existing, they don't move. So the position that they were at before we got in this corner is the exact same position they will be at when we go back. And if you did the same path that I did, then the floats should be in a good spot. Obviously, it depends on like small differences you made. You're not going to copy my movement exactly, but it shouldn't be too far off anyway. Also, you don't have to crawl in this corner. You can do whatever. You can like bonk into walls if you want to. Take damage. Do whatever you want. Just don't look at the map and stay roughly in this corner. And we want the float to be in a good spot because one of the floats has a button on it. We're going to try and jump onto that button, but we don't want to be jumping across the map. So hopefully this will work out. Yep, button's right there. This is the last part of the level. We just need to hide somewhere and wait for the timepiece to spawn. I usually run around this roof, but you can go literally wherever. Just don't die. I guess one thing to know is there's electric floors that will happen in this phase, and they'll happen on the floor of the timepiece, like right now. But as soon as the timepiece spawns, the electricity will go away. Even if the electricity just started. And that's Parade.